Yeah. Hello, good night. Today, this morning. Let's get to the trophy room and let's talk this out. All right. Hello. I don't look pretty enough. Why am I so sweaty? Woo. All right, we're back. I think the thumbnail's messed up on YouTube and Twitch. Still trying to learn this restream package. We're sitting in 4th place in Division 6 at the Indy next series. I don't know if you guys know that or not. Surprised you don't know that. Did I say 4th place? Not bad. So today, week off last week, week 13. You saw me down in the Arlington race in the hot tub, follow the shorts, hanging out with some of the team, checking out the new Indy race down over by Cowboys Stadium. Back in the rig now, got to get some laps on the board. 3rd week of the series. We're sitting at St. Petersburg. It's a brand new track. I got a blue flag waving in the air, but honestly, sugar, I don't really care. So we're kind of on even playing ground. You know, no one particularly knows that track because it just came out last week. A lot of people practice a lot more than we do, but they ain't got that natural talent. See what I'm saying? They ain't got that natural talent. So, you know, we got to worry about it. So let's jump into one of these practice sessions. We got the robots keeping track of our laps. We'll do a little deep dive after we race for a bit. Let's try to get a good 20-minute session. Free practice 1. And yeah, let's see how we go. Jump into one of these servers. Watch the tires. If this series is anything like the GT3 Regional Americas series, not every track gets as busy as everyone. This being a new track, this being a $15 track, not everyone's going to want to spend that cash. Not everyone's about that cash. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got to worry about that shit. Fast panties. We got thermal power plants in Norway we're doing. We got property in Beverly Hills we're doing. We got exotic animals. Keep up on the YouTube shorts. You'll see some of that in the future. I want to bring people into the Fast Panties racing empire and kind of, you know, see what we're about. All right, let's join practice. It'd be cool if more people were on track to kind of see where we stand. We're just going to go out there, try to get some clean laps in. One of the problem with these damn series where you have turbo boost button, they call it the push to pass. You see lots of the lap times and you don't know if it's with push to pass or not. You know, so you got to kind of just, you know, am I fast? Am I not? I don't really know. All the top speeds are going to be on push to pass. It's all the, you know, so how do I know? How do I know how fast I am? No one knows. But anyway, let's get on track, man. Hell, let's get going. I also reset the entire Fast Panties home network. So hopefully, you know, we're not doing a lot of bogging down. Restream may not be the future. Restream may not be the future. All right. My digital pit board is not connected. Just keeps us abreast of what's going down. Got the old sim hub working. Got to put a new connectivity to get to the servers. Let's go down to 3.6. Let's go 0.36. Roger that, connect. We're looking good, looking good. Did you hit publish? Okay. Roger that, roger that. Telemetry, telemetry. Are we getting telemetry? Let's make sure that Track Titan is up and running. Recording iRacing. All right, I believe we're good to go. New track. Not super familiar with it. But, you know, we'll see how we go. Let's just get about 10 laps. We've done a whole new calibration on the rig as well. Whoa. All the base shakers recalibrated. Feels bumpy. I've never been on this track with anyone else, so... Whew, I already banged it, already ball banging, already friggin' This track is hard in this car. This track is hard in this car. Let's do some tuning here. Where the heck is SimHub? Hello, SimHub. SimHub is weird. When you minimize it, it's like it vanishes out of the system tray. Let's just go to the base shakers. Let's go to road vibration and let's get that down. Let's just cut that down a little bit. It's pretty intense. Just checking some. We've also done a new reshade on everything that's a bit higher performance. So we're not using as much of our GPU to... Not using as much of our GPU to do post-processing. Alright, let's get involved. It's a really fun track. Very reminiscent of Long Beach. This turn here is hard. You come over that, you gotta like really brake. You gotta really trail brake it in there. And this part reminds me of Monaco, to be honest. Not that I've been there. Come down here, we got a quick 90. Full gas. And this is really fun in here. How much balls you got? Get it straight. Get it slowed down. It's a short track, and then you're on the runway. Okay, just getting the grips, getting the grips. Very little reference. All right, let's keep it on the track for... Let's keep it on the track. Street circuits are super rhythmic. I don't know, you have to really feel them. And it's super hard to commit to the throttle before you can see where you're going, because you're usually just looking at a wall. I'm just looking for brake markers, or I can see them. Or I see... Okay, now I'll try to put in a bit quicker lap here. It's double apex. Third gear. Brake at 300. Second gear. Don't lock up. Take it wide. Get on as much of the gas as you can. Get ready to brake. Oh, there's so much time to gain there. Full throttle. Apex it. Keep it nailed. 300 board. A little early. Second gear. Full throttle. Slight lift. Slight sign. Just the braking marker I'm using now. There's your apex. Try to roll on the throttle. Ooh, wanted to get me. All right, that's going to be our fastest lap. 13. Okay, late. 300. Pitch it in. Try to be more aggressive on throttle. Yeah, you want to be in second through here. Yeah, you got to brake right before 300. Right before 300. We're on full fuel. This car's heavy. Car is fat with fuel. 27 laps worth. Ooh, it's loose. Second gear. Full throttle. Tight. Straight, full throttle. Second gear. PBs. Saved it. Edgy through here. Full throttle. A little bit later. That felt better. Car's Riley, man. Okay, let's try to break it and pitch it down to the apex. Second gear. Wow, the car is just bouncing everywhere. Got all my haptics set up so that as the car becomes more violent, the haptics become more violent too. Ah, shit. That's gonna be that. Okay. Exit. Okay, so look, we're a second off. We're second up on Jay Potter. 109.3. Let me just check a few things on the stream. I feel like we're looking at a bit too much. Lock the dashboard. iRacing. No, that's audio. Game capture. I just don't want you to see so much of the dang. so much of the friggin' dash, the whatever this shit is, this part up here, the dashboard crap, this shit. You don't want to see that. You don't want to see the holes for my knees. You want to see action. Ain't that right? Okay, let's get back at it. We're at tire temps. Okay, we're up to temp. This car's a friggin' beast, man. Okay, maybe we're not up to temp. There's something there. There's something there. There's a natural dip in the way the car settles, where if you can nail it perfectly, I think you can do that sequence really quick. Ah, this car's fast. That's like a reverse Long Beach turn. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, damn. Luckily, I brought the backup cars this time. So let's hop in the B chassis. Yeah, you cannot hit a curb in these. These do not like the curbs. The game is so damn stuttery. What is that? It really makes the rig shake when I hit those curbs. Put a lap in. There we go. Small graze, little kiss, little kiss. Man, we lose a quarter second on that curb. Still gonna be our best lap. Jesus. Nothing like a fourth gear power slide. One track. We're going purple. Let's go. Okay, first time we kept it off the curb there. Come on, let's do it here. we go. Let's drop it into the 8s. All right, we can drop it into the 7s, I think. It's even going this slow. Actually, it's the side monitors that are chugging. That's really weird. Hold on 1 second. Let's go check some graphics settings here. Let's go settings. Let's turn that off. Screen space, ambient occlusion. Requires a restart. Okay, let's try that. The hell was that? Yeah, but my side monitors are actually kind of the ones that are stuttering. Okay, let's get this out lap. Slow in, fast out. Do a lap, do a clean lap without the boost, then we'll do a lap with the boost and see where we are. Terrible. Let's get on the boost this time. Conservative boost pass. You can hear it. actually slower? Crazy. Let's do it again. Quick. It's like Portland here. Still a good lap. Still a good lap. Whoa! What do we do? What do we do? 7-6. 7-6-3. 7-6-3. Let's bring her back into the pits. Let's do a run into the pits. Man, it's going to be a race of attrition. It's the first proper race where, you know, I think there's going to be a lot of people falling out. Because it says you make a mistake. I mean, it's boom, into the wall, you know? Boom, into the wall. Hey, I'm having fun, boom, in the wall. Hey, man, my race is going really good. I think I want to talk to the street. Boom, into the wall. Okay, where the hell's the pit entrance? Down that runway? There it is. There it is. Bring them on in. Bring them on in. Beep, 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 beep. All right. Now we got to check on those laps. Hey. Hey. Hey, nice shirt. Nice shirt. Oh, Canon 5D. Nice camera. All right, here we are. Boom. All right, let's look at the laps here. What do we did? What do we did? Laps. 13, 10, 20, learning the track. Crash, 9, 8. And look at that, 8, 8, 7. Getting there. So from a 10, 13, 9, 7. Cut up a second and a half off here. That's all right. It tells me I should be able to do a 107.4. Our best lap was a 107.6. 107.6. All right, so what we need to do now is head into the Fast Panties Telemetry Center. Correct. Okay, Fast Panties Telemetry Center. Let's see how we did what we did. Said it is in fact the 9th. Gonna disconnect there, y'all, but it seems like you might be back. I'm looking at lap times here. We got some alien lap times, 105. 105.6, I guess you'd call that. World record. For my I rating of 1700. I should be doing a 108.266. We're at 107.629. Okay, so starting off good for the weekend. Huh? Oh, sorry, I turned off my telemetry. Yeah, okay, just checking up. So let's see what Track Titan tells us. Your main problem in this lap is that you overshoot your braking zone, which causes you to lose grip. Okay, this is at turn 1. Well, it's that. I don't know exactly the turn numbers, but it's that turn where you turn right and then you go left and it boom downhill, turn right. See, I knew there was a bunch of time to be had there. Okay, I don't think my braking is actually too bad there, to be honest with you. That doesn't look too crazy. My line looks pretty good. I'm the orange. Looks pretty good. But that's, I put way too much brake there. So he's braking there, just barely touching the brake there. And kind of doing what you got to do to stay alive through the rest. I'm maybe putting way too much gas there. Okay. And then I'm slowing down way more. Okay, slowing down way too much for that turn. So I need to brake earlier and softer. So at the onset of braking, I'm 0.01 behind him. By the end, I'm 6 seconds. So I'm losing almost, yeah. That's a hell of a lot of data. Sorry. Okay. I mean, more conservative as you slow for the corners. Has the potential to save you. Second. Okay, so that's this turn here. Look at the graph. Yeah, I'm braking too late. Into anti-lock or skidding. So you really got to chill through there. Okay, so basically what you got to do through this sequence is just kind of just tickle it around there. You need to brake a little bit earlier. I wish I could see how early that was. Anyway, okay. What the hell's happening here? Braking way too early there. Okay, we gotta slow it into one. Tickle the brakes around those corners. Throttle is a little bit of full there. And then nothing through there. Okay, interesting. So no throttle through there. Okay, so we coming in. Brake a little bit slower, a little bit earlier. Completely off throttle till apex. Right at apex, pick up throttle. Blast it. Boom. And as soon as we get here to start picking it up, and then just a small blaster. Okay, and that's where we got to kind of figure it out, right? That's where we got to figure it out. These two turns. That would give us 7, 8, 9, 10. That would be a second off. We'd be at 106.6. And then we're like we're doing way better. We're doing way better. Up here with people iRating well over 2,000. So let's see if we can get this into the 6s. What do you say? Yeah, let's see if we can get into the 6s. Let's do another little sesh. It's all about taking it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. There's barely any breaks through there, okay? Barely any breaks through there. And then here. Brake way later, way softer, and get on throttle at apex. All right, guys. I think it's time to get back on track. Saw the stream and kicked out. That sucks. What happened, man? I don't know if I like this restream. I want to be on Twitch. I want to be on Twitch because Twitch is where people look at shit. But you know what? I'm just kind of down for YouTube. I'm just like, I like YouTube. You know what I mean? Well, it'll be way brighter when the track hits. All right, let's do this. We know what we're supposed to do. Let's go over it in our heads real quick. Roll it through here. Just kind of tickling it through there, right? Okay. We're good through here. Doesn't feel any faster. It's hard to put the throttle on quick. The car's so unruly. Man, we got a good lap in there. Concentrating. This is the lap. One more. Let's go. One more. Let's go. Still quicker. Damn, no, losing time. One more time. Let's go. Okay, we got into a 6.5. We got into a 6.5. All right. Ooh, 6.5, 6.5, 6.5. That was a good run. That was a good run. That was a good run. Let's watch that lap. 106.5, 106.5, 106.5, look at that. 106.51. Let's watch that one. Let's watch the fast panties. Look at that. Looking good. I wish it said Smith 42 on the back. I gotta stay out there. I gotta stay out there. It's got to get a slightly better rhythm there. There's a bit more pace in there. Probably a bit more pace in there. Nice, nice, nice apex there. Get on the boil. Hey, there's a little photographer guy over there. And there we go. 106.5. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I do like it a lot. I do like it a lot. I hope you just saw the lap I just saw and I didn't just waste your time and you were looking at nothing while I was talking. But I guess that remains to be seen. Okay. Trying to get Track Titan set up here going for me. There we go. 106.5. All right, let's head over to the telemetry center. Okay, here we are. 106.5. Okay, look at that. Okay, so we cut this down. It was 0.7 before. Now it's 0.15 slower. Okay, it works. It works. What works? This shit works. And look at that. Look at that. 0.2 quicker than the theoretical best. And then here we were at 0.4, so we've cut 0.2 off of this one. Let's take a look at our amazing successes. Still braking too early. We could brake. I think it's a 300 board. I think it's a 300 board. We're good through this. We're good through the turn. We're good here. Okay, so I lose about 1/10 there. Oh, 1,000th, sorry. 100th, sorry. That was better. Yeah, my brakes were way back. I could still go for less brake. But overall, much better. I'm getting up to a higher speed here. I'm keeping throttle long. I need to check now. Am I good through there? Let's look at the next. In segment 3, what you want to see then is how's my speed coming into section 3. So I'm up. So I like what I'm doing in that previous turn. I like what I'm doing here. I like what I'm doing right here. I like this. This is good. This is better. This is better. It's fucking better.
Just a little bit.
Okay, let's move on.
Division 7, baby.
Now, see, we're coming in here hot. We're coming in hot. He's able to break later because he's not coming in as hot. I'm up by a 10th at breaking point. At the break point, I'm up a 10th. I don't know if I can see that shit right there. It's a 10th. It says so right there, a 10th. I'm breaking earlier than him by a lot.
But I spent my whole retirement money on this direct drive. Yeah, it feels so alive. They call me.
And then I'm breaking more. Okay, I just gotta get the braking right there.
Floating through the corner so slow.
Yeah, by the time we start braking, I'm up a 10th on him. And by the time I'm back at full throttle, I'm down 2.5. So I'm losing 3 fucking tenths. 3 fucking tenths in one 90-degree turn right there. We got to work on this mother effer right here. That's what free practice 2 is going to be about. And you know, I don't know this guy's fuel. Whatever. What's his personal? I don't know what any of that is. What if he's running qualifying laps? 1 gallon of gas, huh? But look, we're happy with the 106. Flowing through the... Let's look at this. Let's analyze why we're more badass here. Just like a digital heaven. I might crash, I might spin, but baby, I'm just trying to log in. Let's get on full throttle a little bit earlier. I carry a little bit more speed through the apex. One thing I'm doing different is he's full throttle to there. I'm blasting an extra little blaster of full throttle right here. But the fact of the matter is I'm a 1/4 of a second faster through here, so I think I'm going to keep on with that S. All right. Very, 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 very cool. Let's go back into the trophy room. And yeah, I think that's what we'll call it a night for now. What do we do? What do we got in here? We've been streaming for about an hour. Go change my thumbnails on YouTube. And yeah, okay, so look, racing, it's gonna be Saturday at 11 California time. This is free practice 1. I think we'll throw in another practice session tomorrow in order to kind of get that left turn, get that 1/4 second off. We'll be looking at a friggin', we'll be looking at a low 106. Low 106. Not bad, not bad. Like I said, if we're looking at this, if you look at this is my safety rating here. So people that are at my safety rating or a little bit above, you know, we're looking at 108.2, 108.1. We're looking at 108s, 109. This is where I'm at right here in this heat map. But our lap time, 106.5? Look at that shit. iRating 3000. So we're as fast as the fastest guys. Hey, nothing like setting us up for failure. You know what we might do this week, though? Nah, we got to keep simming it, right? We can't just all of a sudden start racing 2-3 times. We got 1 free practice 1, we got 1 free practice 2, and then we got race day. That's how the real thing works. We're simming this S. So yeah, we got a little bit of work to do, but we're looking good. We're looking good in FP1. I think the team's happy. So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. I hope the streams are okay. I'll have to look back. We may be done with Restream. We may be saying F it, goodbye to Twitch, and we're just gonna stream on the tube because the YouTube streams are going pretty good. Anyway, peace and hair grease.